This is my channel, or actually, Trouble's in my channel. Come here, Trouble. Over here. The other way. Come around. Go around. Come here. Come here. Right up here. No. Come over here. Come here. Turn around. Trouble. Come here. No, don't go through there. Come here. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. This is Trouble, a Decker Rat Terrier. He's 7.5 years old, I believe. So we're gonna do what I'm gonna call a one-match challenge tonight, and cook a very nice meal and sleep over here on a bed that I'm gonna make. First off, I'm gonna get my bed set up so that he has a place too to sit and lay. He is gonna sleep out here on a blanket over here. I have 2 soapstone rocks. I'll heat both of them. He'll get one and I will get one. And I'll wrap him and then put him back down in his blankets, and he'll stay toasty warm all night. And when we get to the wood and stuff, we'll go there, but now, alright, hold on. Go. No. Come on. This is part of a USS sleep system. Come on, go play. Go on. Go. Here's my mat that'll go in there. This is the mat that'll be underneath me. This thing is a royal pain to get loose. I don't know why it is so. So, I'll do it this way. I don't like that strap anyway. This is a Mora knife right here. I don't know exactly how old. I've contacted Mora. They are trying to find it and locate it. They gotta talk to the Frost family and see if they have anything in their archives about this knife. It is very old. It was found in the bottom of a tackle box, and I used it a lot, so I really like the knife. That one. Pull the sleeping bags out. Trouble. Go on, go play. Go run around for now. I gotta make the bed. Part of it. There's the bivvy. Button all this up later, no big deal. Right now, I'm going to in the bivvy so it don't get wet. And we do have 2.5 foot of snow that just fell. It stopped snowing yesterday, so. Alright, Tweenie, come on. And there's Tweenie. There's my little Tweenie. Tell him. You're sleeping there, huh? That's your bed. Tell him. This I'll put in the bottom of that later before I button it all up. Good girl. She always loves to eat on my stuff, so that's where I'm at for now. Let me get some stuff rearranged and I'll bring you back, and then we'll start the fire. We'll get that going. I got chicken to cook, rice, some mixed vegetables. I think that's what I got. We'll see. Oh, and some fried potatoes. It's going to be a good meal. It's going to be a good sized meal. Catch you all later. Alright. Okay, we're back. We're going to do the fire now. This is going to be fun. Like I said, everything's waterlogged and soaked, except for one thing that I have, and I'll bring that out in a minute. First, I got to dig my wood out. I had it stacked over here with some bark on it. It's not dry. It got rained on for 3 days before I did this. So it is wet, and it's frozen too, so we'll see how we go. It's manzanita. And then I got some little pine here, and a tiny bit of cedar. In this pile, I have fat wood. So yeah, I know I'll get a fire going. That's no big deal. Down here, I've got smaller manzanita. This is soaked. Soaked and covered with ice, snow. No big deal. I'll get it going. That's more manzanita. Got to get a good fire going for coals so I can cook. Here we go. I knew I had some. Chunk of fat wood. So, my more knife. Put it right there for now. I gotta get a sheath for that knife. I do not have one. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, you're going to hit your hand. No, I've been doing this for years. A lot of years. You barely tap it, get it started, then use the weight to do it. Something like that. I'm not going to feather stick it, nothing. Trina, you trying to help? But I am going to use probably that whole piece because I'm not going to take a chance of this fire not going. I am only going to use one match with it too, by the way. So, I'll be right back. I got to get my matches and stuff out. Thanks, Minnie. I bought this case from Walmart. Waterproof, says, right? I just had to dry it for 2.5 hours. I left it in the back of my truck when it was raining for 3 days and then it got snowed on. There was about a ½ inch of water in it. They are not waterproof. Don't waste your money. I have a packet of hot hands that I'll probably use in my sleeping bag system tonight. Moist towelette, coffee, crushed red pepper. That is antibiotic ointment. There's another antibiotic ointment. This little thing is called wound seal. If you cut yourself real bad, it will seal it and stop the bleeding. I mean, and it works really, really good. I've had to use it. I cut the tip of this pinky off right here. I mean, cut it off good. And it was, I thought I'd just have a flat spot, but it actually grew back round. So, but the only thing that would stop the bleeding was this. I tried putting pressure on it, putting gauze and wrapping it with like a tourniquet on it. It would not stop from bleeding. That's the only thing that stopped it. If that wouldn't have done it, I would have had to cauterize it. It was that bad. I cut the main vein. So I do have matches. Some of these are windproof matches, but I'm going to do this with a strike anywhere match. Like I said, one match. There's that case. I got one match. I'm going to get this fire going. I got a little striker pad that I brought with me because everything's wet and I didn't want to chance it. So it is what it is. Now I'll get it all going, okay? And just like always, that's fatwood sawdust shavings off the chainsaw. And I will use this because I have it, and I do carry this. I literally carry it in my backpack or in my truck. I have a couple bags of it. It sure makes things nice. I don't have to sit there and waste my time shaving it with a knife. It's already done. And I can use as much of it as I want because I've got a garbage bag full of it actually that I've cut for the chainsaw. So with that there, I'll put that there, and then heat up here, some bigger pieces, just so I got stuff to lean stuff on. Remember this fat wood, it's been laying out in the rain and the snow, so this will be kind of a testament to actually how good fat wood really is. I can get stiff there. Yeah, I'm using a lot of it just because I have it. I have like 5 rounds, big rounds of this stuff. I'm not worried about it. And this stuff is frozen, icy, with snow on it. It's manzanita. Not the best for building fires with when it's that frozen and stuff, but it'll work. It'll get the job done. It'll thaw all that stuff out and everything will be good. And I'll be staying the night out here too, so I think that'll be a fun night. That right there is a piece of metal that I've been carrying around forever and ever, and I use it for a reflector. Help reflect some heat back at myself. I'm just going to pile this stuff on so it dries out a little easier and faster. Get a nice fire going here, and then everything will work out good. Alright, there's the one match. Strike anywhere. That's how easy this stuff lights. Poof, poof, all done. That part's done. And then just sit back and wait for it all to take off. Put this stuff back in my pack. That stuff in there. Put some more back over here. I can get to it if I need it. I can already hear that wood sizzling, so it'll take off. It'll just take a few minutes. Once that other fat wood catches the bigger pieces, it'll dry that stuff right out. And then I'll have a nice fire. Looks like the smoke's going to roll up and out, which is good. I was kind of worried about bringing it too far forward, getting smoked out over here, but looks like it might work out okay. And I got this, so I can block more of the breeze off. There's a small, tiny breeze, not much. It's going to be a cold night. Clear blue skies tonight. It's going to be really cold. It's right now, it's 29 degrees out. So, we'll see. I'm sure everything will be crispy frozen in the morning. Freeze dried. What do you think, Mr. Trouble? That works, huh? Now get your rocks heated up and get your bed warmed up for you, okay? And what I got down underneath me is sawdust shavings from today. I cut a pine tree down, and I might put that in the video. I didn't making the shavings, but they're mostly damp. That tree was dead and standing, but everything's wet and damp. I mean, that tree was pretty waterlogged. I found a couple pieces I get some shavings off of. The dry pieces that I did have, I had 2. I gave those to Lady. Trouble, no. Come here, kiddo. Here. Go right in there. Get in there. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. I'll put you in there. There you go. He's getting cold. He don't have his jacket on. He won't need it pretty soon anyway. Pretty soon he'll be nice and warm. Alright, I'll keep reading. Poke your head out. There you go, kiddo. As you can see, that other fatwood that was waterlogged out here for days in the rain and in the snow, there it goes. It's taken off from just the shavings there. Nice black smoke it's putting off. But it'll dry that manzanita out where that manzanita will take off too. So, while you're enjoying that, I don't know what to do next. Guess I can lay some of this up there. This is that damp pine. I cut it into sheets when I was making that, and then I chopped them into these smaller pieces. So I'm not going to get some extra flame on it, I guess. Old water-sogged yucky pine. If you notice, I don't know if you can see it in here, these old knots that stick out that are dead, sticking out on these dead trees, that's pitchy pine. What I call pitchy pine, what you guys call fatwood, that is fatwood. So there's a lot of different ways you can get a hold of fatwood out here. A lot. You got the knot going through there, and that's just full of resin. So even though the wood around it's wet, that knot will burn. That's something to remember. These old dead logs that are out here laying around in the woods, them knots that are sticking out of them, walk up there and kick them and knock them loose. They're full of resin usually. So you can find plenty of fatwood out in the woods if you just know what to look for. I'll do another video on that because around here I got some rotten logs that are just full of that stuff. The knots are just full of it. I'm already getting heat off that manzanita starting to burn. Not bad. The light I'm using is a rechargeable light. I don't know how well it's all going to turn out, but we'll do our best. I can turn that away from the camera, maybe that'll help. Oh, almost fell over. And I got 2 quarts of water tonight. That way I got water for him too, plus for whatever I'm going to cook and I need water, I'll have it. What I'm going to do is get this wood out here where it'll thaw out and kind of start to dry. It's not really going to dry, but once I get coals down there, it'll burn. Snowy stuff. Oak, iron oak. I thought I had that over here. Good. That makes some good coals right around. More oak. Cedar. I got plenty of wood. I'm not going to get cold. If I want to keep the fire going all night, I could. So once this gets burned down a little bit, I'll put my grate out here and I'll start cooking. I got potatoes to cook first. Then I got some rice to make. And then I got some chicken that I marinated today. And I'll put the video in of the different stuff that I put into that marinade. That was made about 2.5, 3 hours ago, so it's had time to soak in where it tastes really good. And that'll be what's for dinner, so dinner will be good. I don't know how well he's gonna like the spicy chicken, but we'll see. This hat takes some getting used to. I'm not used to wearing bigger brimmed hats like this. I'm used to wearing just a ball cap, but cold, this thing's warm and waterproof, so that's why I have it. And I had pine bark underneath there with wet pine slats underneath on top of that. That's what the fire lay was. Just to keep it out of the melting snow that's going to melt here with this. Okay, Trouble. You good? Trouble. Trouble, where you at? Oh, you're in there, huh? Oh, you're nice and warm. Okay. Stay in there. Alright, this is what I did. I mixed some tansang, black simmering sauce, black cherry chili. Let's see. Some green chili enchilada sauce. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Some teriyaki basting glaze. I got some Flavor Mate. And there's garlic powder in there too. All in there, and there's 3 pieces of chicken thigh cut off the bone and cut in pieces. Part of the dinner tonight. I got sweet potatoes. That's ladies' dinner cooking. I'll cook everything off of those chicken bones for her and give her the broth and the sweet potatoes and the skin that I didn't want. Here I have rice with the Flavor Mate and garlic powder, no salt added. And then, wrong one. And then I have vegetable blend with that, I can't pronounce that name, edamame or whatever. Green beans, cauliflower, carrots, yellow carrots, and a bean. I know it's a bean, I've had it. I eat that a lot. Mr. Trouble. You're happy? Hey, Trouble. Are you going to sleep outside in the snow with me? Are you? You going to eat the dinner I cooked? It has chicken in it. Hey, there's chicken. And there's rice. And vegetables. And veggies. Hey, 10 veggies. Okay. What about sweet potato? Hey, what about sweet potato? Sweet potato? Alright. I'll keep you warm, okay? I'll bring out a soapstone rock for you, kiddo. Put it on the fire and wrap it up. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, getting everything ready for the dinner outside. It is going to be a one-match fire. After it's been raining for 3 days and snowing. And got 2 foot of snow. One-match fire. Alright, I got stuff cooking already. Potatoes. Those should turn out pretty good. Grate's not little, but that's okay. They don't have to be. Cover them back up. Check my water. Yeah. Oh, snow water. Sometimes you get more than what you want. Be right back. I gotta go get some more snow. Okay, clean snow. Gathering up in the dark's not fun either. in there, melt some more. It'll go back on in a minute. Looks looking nice. And it's hot. Put that on now. Put that right there. Need to put a glove on, I think. See if I can level that grate just a little tiny bit here. There we go. That's better. That'll be better. I'm gonna. Yeah, this stuff will cook easy. This is gonna be my rice right here. I have it all in this little paint tub right here. All the seasonings, everything. I already showed. I'm gonna put this in the video too, in the clip. And the fire's hot. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Trouble's water bowl. Oh. Hide behind the wood over here. That wood's definitely gonna dry out. Yeah, that's hot. That's a whole lot of coals in there right there already. That's what I like about Manzanita, man. I just can't really beat it. And I've seen it. These are some good potatoes. Can you see that? They're cooking up nice. Really, really nice. And those have garlic in them too. Garlic and that. Garlic and pepper. That's what I put on them. And some lemon. That lemon mate stuff. Doesn't have no salt, so I can't. I'm not supposed to have a bunch of salt, so I don't. So that's how I cook. And by the way, if you notice I don't bend my neck up a whole lot, that's because I have a titanium plate and 5 screws in my neck. But it is what it is. I can still function, so I'm just limited on how much I can move my neck anymore. I have 3 vertebrae bolted together in there with a plate through them. The plate and 5 screws holding 3 vertebrae together. But I still function. I still live. I still get out and do things. I don't let it hold me back. And that's not bad for a one-match fire. One strike anywhere match. After it's been raining for 3 days, and then it rained or snowed for 24 hours, and we got 2 foot of snow in 24 hours. So this wood, yeah, it's wet, super wet. And that's why I used the fat wood like I did. And I have it, so I use it. I'll make some videos to teach people how to find it in these type of conditions or in rainy conditions, you know. That way people know. You need to be able to survive out in the middle of nowhere. If you break down, that's why I carry everything I do in case I break down. I have a teepee tent, 10 by 10 teepee tent that I carry in my truck too. It doesn't go out of the truck unless I'm going to use it. I've only used it twice, and I've had it for 3 years. The tarp setup is just way easier. Those are almost done. What I'm going to do is take those out. And where did it go? I'll put them in that bowl for now, minus ice and snow. And then I can throw my chicken in there, so I can cook my chicken. And then the rice should be getting done pretty soon too. So that water is boiling, I can do the rice. Oh, that's a little warm. just a little tiny bit warm. You learn that being a welder fabricator. When you pick up hot metal, you can tell right away, and you turn it loose. You don't hang on to it. I've seen guys have smoke rolling off their hand and hanging on to hot metal too long. Super, super hot metal. Walk up and pick it up, not even paying attention, and smoke rolling off their hand. Some people never learn, or they don't learn easy, one or two. Let me see, I got a fork over here. Are they ready? Oh yeah, they're done. They're done. So, I'm going to grab a glove because that's just a little bit warm there. Man, that man's is hot. That's what they look like, by the way. Not bad. Get some of the grease off of them. Or oil, it's not grease. Canola cooking oil is what I use tonight. Oops. This one. Oh well. Critters will get them. Gotta feed the critters too. Critters gotta eat, especially in the snow. As long as I don't have that dang bear coming, I'm good. I had a big black bear this year. Kept coming and coming, trouble. And lady was fighting with it all the time. Lady did tangle up with it twice. Broke her collar and her cable and got a hold of the bear. This ain't no little bear either. This is a 450-pound bear or better. But lady's not no small Rottweiler either. So, she didn't get hurt. The bear did. He was limping off. She got him by the back end. Made him limp off after they had a big fight. This is ready. Not boiling yet, but it ain't gonna matter. There we go. Get my other glove too, because I don't want to grab them things if they're too hot. Look in here. Yeah, I got too much water. So, pour just a little bit out. There. About a ½ inch above the rice seems to work out really, really well. There's that. Now, I've got to get my chicken. Put that over there out of my way. This over here. Those are my glasses. Where is the chicken? There's the chicken. Oh. And this type of dummy. Oh yeah. Ouch. I don't need all that grease. Catching on fire now because the wood's drying out. Put that in the pan. Hello. That makes some good stuff. Get this in there. Flip up in the snow. Put this back up here. Put this chicken up thoroughly. You'll have a glaze with it too. But everything's getting a little warm and toasty. Ay, ay, ay. There. There. I need more flames over here. Where the that's cooking. The rice is cooking. Stick some of these pieces back in there. Get the fire easier because they're already gotten hot and dry. There we go. After the rice is done, I'll put this on top of the rice, or actually I'll put my vegetables on top of the rice, then this, and that'll be dinner. The flames are starting to take back off now over there where the rice was too. That's sizzling pretty good. Just gotta get the rice boiling. Rapid boil cooks the rice faster. So, now that you see what's going on here, I'll bring you back in probably about 10 minutes when I start the other stuff and the rice is done. And I'll start my vegetables. And then I'll get it all warm together and then make my dinner up, and that'll be that. I won't make you guys watch me eat, but it is going to be nummy yummy. Be back in a few minutes here. There you go. Let's see if I got some more light. Nope, that's it. That's all I got. Oh. It's looking pretty good. Cooking the sauce down, really nice. Fish roll. Good. Just went ahead and threw my vegetables in here. Hi, Twinnie. Mix them all together. It's almost done. Gotta heat up the vegetables anyway. Hi, Izzy. You smell me cooking, huh? Hi, Twinnie. Hi, girls. What you doing? You come say hi, Dad? Yeah, good though. You're cooking good food. Hey, what's up? Almost done. I think that's done enough. Pull that off. Put this over here for a couple minutes. And that would look way too hot. Put that right there. Keep my potatoes back up real quick. Just threw them in here. I'm gonna put the glove on. I know that's gonna be hot. Not quite done yet. It's almost. Alright, let the chicken kind of rest just a minute. Let the potatoes warm back up. Everything freezes really, really fast. I don't think I grabbed plates. I got a container I can make some in. what I was going to put everything in after I was done eating, but I can use that. Put that there. Put that over there. Put it away. This old container right here. I save these because they come in handy for storing food when I put too much, like I always do. So, see, that rice is done. Here's good and hot again. Smoking the irons. I'm gonna call that good. It's done. Put that rice in here, vegetables. There we go. Put the lid back on this. And the four-legged critters getting into it. They have names. Oh yeah, man, that is good. That chicken looks really, really, really good. And you same utensil, it's all going the same place, comes out the same place. So we'll get that later. Yeah, I guess I'll put this somewhere. Hey, Trouble. And dinner is done. So I'll catch you guys back in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and build this fire back up. I'm going to go ahead and eat. Nope, there it is. It's sustained and burning on its own now. Don't have no more pitchy pine in there. Or maybe a little bit, but not much. This stuff gets dry, it actually don't smoke much, manzanita. It's actually really, really good. I hope everybody likes this, and I hope I can get some subscribers for this, because I do enjoy doing this. I grew up outside, basically. When I was a kid, I was always outside. School time, my mom and dad had to hunt me down to wake me up on 14 acres just to get me up to go to school, because I would go out in the snow, the rain, it didn't matter. Summertime, I was always out of the house and sleeping somewhere else. I guess you could say I really enjoy being outside and outdoors, which I do. So when this gets cooked down enough, when I get enough coal base there, I'll bring you back. But you can see it's self-sustained. I don't have to add nothing else to it except for more wood and get the coal built up. I'll bring you back in a few minutes.